Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Aimee Esther here, and in today's video I want to share with you about a new treatment that I'm going through, which is an upper cervical chiropractor. Oh, there's so much to share with you today. I took my camera the first couple of days after just to share with you in real time kind of what it felt like and what I was going through. And if you guys are interested in more about upper cervical chiropractor, like what is it, and just more like details of it, let me know in the comments below, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have in another video. So just leave me any questions that maybe I leave open or unanswered, because there's just so much to what I've been doing that it's hard to like get all in one video. So let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions. If you're new here, I'm Aimee Esther, and I have several chronic illnesses, one of those being chronic migraines. And I had heard about upper cervical chiropractor a few years ago, but I had been to so many doctors, I've tried so many things that I just was kind of sick of it. I was just done. I just didn't find a lot of help from so many people that I just thought, I can't spend more money, I can't spend more mental energy and more time, I just need a break. And so I took a break, ended up having 2 kids, and decided after I had my second that I wanted to try this upper cervical chiropractor again. My migraines were getting worse after my pregnancies, and it was kind of the one thing that I hadn't really tried yet. I mean, I'm sure there's other things out there, but I've tried a lot of things. And so I went, and it turns out that the top 2 bones of my spine, which are the axis and atlas bones, we'll just pretend that this is the top one, this is the bottom one, atlas and axis, that they're supposed to be even on your neck, right? They're supposed to be facing this way. Turns out mine are, this one's turned this way, this one's turned this way. So they are twisted where they should not be. And because of that, it's probably caused a lot of problems, and especially my migraines. We think that a lot of my migraines are coming from that. Now, my chiropractor has told me that for normal misalignments of the upper cervical chiropractor they mainly deal with the top 2 bones basically. But again, if you have more questions, I'm happy to answer more later. I'm just mostly focusing this video on kind of my experience with it and the physical symptoms that I felt. So most people who are misaligned just from kind of day-to-day life, stress and whatever else can cause you to become misaligned, both of theirs will turn the same way. So they'll be misaligned, but the top 2 bones will be turned the same way. Mine were turned opposite ways. So it's pretty bad. And he said in order for that to happen, you needed to have been in some kind of accident, like fallen on your head or been in a kind of a major car accident. And I realized that I was in a car accident 10 years ago that I totally forgot about. It was one of those things that happened, and at the time it was really scary, and I was put in an ambulance and taken to the hospital, and then they just said, well, it looks like we don't see anything you're not about to die, you're not bleeding out, so just go home, and if it gets worse, come back in. Kind of what they always say, right? And little did I know that it had misaligned these 2 bones, and I started to connect that, wait a second, I was in a car accident at the beginning of high school. My migraines all started in high school, but I never connected those 2, that like my migraines were from my car accident. And because I have so many other chronic illnesses that started years later, I just kind of threw my chronic illnesses or my migraines in with the rest of my chronic illness bundle that I have going on. And I kind of just thought they were all, I mean, I think that everything's related in some way, but I would blame my migraines on some of my chronic illnesses, when I think the major thing was that these bones were misaligned. Will it fix other things that I have going on? Is it because of this that I have my other chronic illnesses? I have no idea. I do know that I was in the car accident 10 years ago. The rest of my chronic illnesses started about 5 years ago. So who knows? Maybe because it was misaligned, it started a snowball effect that made me go crazy. I don't know.
Welcome back. So that was Aimee Esther, the chronically ill influencer that we're reacting to. And yeah, she was just explaining who she was and her experience going to an upper cervical chiropractor. And the fact that she said she was referred to by a friend or someone that had told her about this chiropractor it's gravy, because most most chiropractors get new patients from word of mouth referrals, and I think that's cool because she didn't. It's not like she went right after she was told about this chiropractor that could possibly help her. I think she said she waited about 6 months or so before actually checking this chiropractor out and making an appointment. But that's the thing, like, to any new entrepreneurs and business owners that you try to promote your business, and you feel like you're not getting that clientele like you want to. But if you present your business and promote it in a way to where it sticks, that people remember, like, they may not come to you or show up to your door immediately after they have heard about you, but if you have a need that's of value to them, they're gonna eventually go there because it's gonna stick. And yeah, so that's great. And going to her saying she went to this cervical chiropractor for her migraines specifically. So okay, we're building the case. So migraines, and she said she thinks it's from an accident she had 10 years ago. That she feels like, well, that's what her chiropractor said that it's from, because her misalignment was counter rotated. So how she was saying, how it normally happens is that when people come in with upper cervical misalignments, it's top two bones, they're normally misaligned together. But hers was so severe that the top bone is misaligned this way, and the C2 second bone is misaligned the other way. And like you said, you'd have to be in a car accident or something with a lot of physical trauma for that to happen, which she explained beautifully. And I want to say that as well. He taught her, or they taught her well, in educating them on their issue, and because she explained it, clear as day what she had going on, and for anybody to understand. And so yeah, that's major and critical to what may be causing her migraines. And I want to talk about her chronic illnesses as well, but we're gonna start with the chiropractic side first. So yeah, when you have a counter rotation misalignment of C1 and C2, like I said, that's crucial because C1 and C2 house the brainstem, so it protects the brainstem, and the brainstem is what bridges your brain to the rest of your spine. So whenever that gets misaligned or occluded, it's putting pressure on that brainstem and to the rest of the spine. And what the brainstem is it's your reptilian brain. So that's all your original OG neurology. That's where it's housed. So it's necessary for your survival. That's the origin of your nerves. It's where you get your smell, your sight, sensation to your face, chewing, taste, facial expression, like the one I'm making now, salivation, your abdominal organ functioning, and most importantly, your blood pressure, which is super critical to what she has going on. So keep that in mind, and the muscle tone throughout the rest of your body. So the brainstem is super important to your health, and so that's a major key in her case, is her getting the migraines. She thinks from a car accident 10 years ago, and having that counter-rotated C1, C2 complex, putting all that pressure on the brainstem. So we're building the case there. And now let's talk about her chronic illnesses that she actually publicly talks about on her YouTube channel. So it's no HIPAA violation of her health privacy rights, as she made it public to the rest of us, as you can go to her channel and see for yourself. So we're going to talk about that next. All right.